Hi, we're back with another exciting edition of the Microsoft IoT in Action webinar series. My name is Soren Lau. I am the General Manager of the IoT Device Experience team in EMEA. Thank you for joining us today. We continue to offer this series to support both our existing and our new partners to learn how to build scalable and secure IoT solutions for the intelligent edge and the intelligent cloud. Today's webinar is focused on the retail sector. You're going to hear how you can transform your products and the way they're produced to reduce downtime, save energy, and increase revenue using Internet of Things. Today, we're joined by Evgenia Ostrovskaya, a business development director at Genetec, a leading solutions partner working on some cutting-edge IoT solutions in and for the retail space. So let's get started. So the IoT market in global retail will value $36 billion by the year 2020. While there is opportunity, it's important to understand the market forces and customer challenges that the retail industry is facing today. We're seeing three key trends. The first trend is that 90% of sales continue to take place in store. However, stores are churning, and there are three important reasons for that. Stores are getting smaller, and customers want more convenience, and they also want more unique shopping experiences. The second trend is the customer expectations of the in-store experience is changing as well. Lastly, the challenges around store profitability. In other words, how can certain processes be automated to free up associates' time to servicing customers? Our retail team is focused on how to support retail industry transformation, identifying customer needs, and defining priority solutions that address exactly those key needs. Much of our focus is on the partner ecosystem that develops solutions that meet the specific demands of retail and consumer goods companies. This also resonates with the trend reflected in a recent IDC study, indicating that by 2020, 32% of innovation efforts will be based on partner ecosystem solutions. We often get asked questions like, how is Microsoft seeing IoT reshape the way that retailers start engaging with customers? Well, firstly, we see a democratization of technology. We also see that although IoT projects were complex, this complexity has now been significantly reduced, allowing customers to see business value almost immediately. And the third change is that the ecosystem is now fully evolved. And this is also reflected in our engagement with customers, and we have more than 170 new IoT customers per month. So when engaging with partners who are building solutions for retail customers, we often get several common questions about the way that they can really derive value from IoT. Apart from supply chain, the focus is on two areas of the store. The first area is to deliver a real customer experience based on a deep understanding of the individual customer. The second area is retail execution based on decision and task automation. So, what does IoT excellence really look like in the retail industry? Primarily, you should focus on the IoT-enabled customer experience, which consists of observed customer preferences, store space design to reduce the customer navigation time, and personalization, where you help the customers find and choose better, ultimately making the experience inspirational for the individual customer. You should also prioritize IoT-enabled retail execution, which drives inventory visibility, enables smart buildings with predictive energy management and equipment maintenance, as well as security. So now, to best help us deep dive into these specific areas, I have the pleasure of introducing Eve from Genetec, one of our key IoT partners. Eve is the Business Development Director responsible for retail and banking at Genetec in Europe. Her responsibilities include business development, sales, channel, and alliances. And with years of experience in IP security and video analysis, she identifies and creates customer solutions for her clients. So welcome, Eve.
Thank you, Soren. Very happy to be here.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about Genetec?
Yes, of course. Genetec is IP security platform provider. We have various functionalities and 27 product lines with features of physical security, access control, license plate recognition, and so on. As the company, we're focusing on understanding operations of end users and tailoring the solution specifically for their needs.
Nowadays, it seems like you can't have a conversation about IoT without hearing words like disruption or digital transformation. So from your perspective, how do you see that as a driver or a leading indicator of the products and services that you bring to market?
So what we see in retail industry right now, that there are various systems resolving various tasks. Some of the systems are recording video management. Some of the systems are analyzing the video and creating the alarms. In others, tracking the shopper and so on. We see that if you don't combine all of the system and utilizing them together, you're really underutilizing our technology. As you can see on this slide, how we imagine retail environment. First of all, it's video management. Video management can be organized two ways. One is the cloud video management and on-premise. We're still very much on-premise industry in retail. Combining them together, we can see the flawless security operation, monitoring it from one monitoring center. Let's say instead of one camera, two cameras, now operator can see 100, 200 cameras. So when we build up this video management basis, cloud-based or on-premise, we want to add some video analytics. It can be video analytics responsible for camera health monitoring, that camera is not redirected or not under some vandalism attack. Also, we can add security scenarios such as fight detector, or somebody has left his pieces at the store, for example. On top of it, we want to add anything which will be relevant for retailer. It can be a point of sale, transaction integration. It can be integration of audio analytics if a car alarm is generating the noise or so on. As a result, we see that the trends for our customers are three: to move forward the centralized operations, everything under one umbrella, that a clear focus on collaboration, that you utilize your technology not only in security department, but also in marketing, operations, adding anything which can be relevant to any stakeholder of the company, and leveraging data to solve problem and provide insights of the customer. We have a solution which is called Retail Sense. Online retailers have an advantage over brick-and-mortar stores. They know everything about their customer. They know when we enter the website, how do we choose the products, how long do we dwell on each item, how we move on to selection, when do we exit the website. So we're thinking, why don't we try to squeeze this information out of video infrastructure, which we already have in the store? And this is how it works. We have a solution called Retail Sense. It's also a cloud-based solution. We combine the information from all possible sensors, such as video cameras, video analytics from the camera, point of sale integration to understand the conversion rates. For example, how many people entered the store compared to how many made a purchase, and so many different other reports. So let me show you how it looks. Retail Sense originally have a main dashboard where a customer can put whatever information is the most important for him. For example, demographic profile or amount of visits. He can also add news feed or even a calendar with the weather forecast, because it's all that can affect the footfall. And then we can actually have a look what are the most interesting information from this retail chain. Here we have an example with 4 stores in retail chain, 2 in London, 2 in Paris, and you can see immediately some important numbers. How many people were during the day, what are the peak time, what is the conversion rate. And even from this screenshot, you already see that 5.3 conversion rate is a little bit lower than everyone else. So as the marketing manager of the store, I would be interested, why is it actually happening? So let's have a look at the footfall. Footfall is approximately the same. We also see that the pattern is the same in all of the shops. And this Mile End shop actually has the maximum amount of visitors. So let's go and see conversion rates again. And we see that Mile End has the lowest conversion rate. So the question which marketing manager is going to start asking himself, why is it? And how we can help to answer this question. Let's say we want to see the demographic profile. And as soon as we open the demographic profile, we see that Mile End has maximum amount of students or young generation people in the store out of the people visiting it. So the questions marketing manager is going to keep asking, do I need to change the product line or do I need to change the location, and so on. So we can add to this heat maps, we can add flows to change the layout. All of it can be generated from existing infrastructure in your store.
Thank you, Eve. That's actually fascinating and looks like a great way for your customers to use real-time data to make business decisions. So Genetec being a Canadian company, but having a global operation, and we have a global audience here, how do partners and customers get in contact with you?
Being 1,300 people company, we have global reach and representation in every region. We work also through our certified channel. So in every region, you can find our personal sales force, support force, and also the support of our channel. So I think the main will be to have a seat and understand what are the tasks you want to resolve, how we can tailor the solution and make sure that we get value for your business insights. On this slide, you can see some useful links where to find the more information about our solutions. And thank you for having me here today.
So thanks, Eve. This is really helpful information and great to see how Genetec is helping retailers accelerate their digital transformation using IoT. And we're very excited about the opportunity ahead with Genetec so that we can continue to help our customers and partners. Thank you, Eve. So we got to see the Genetec IoT solution in action. Please reach out to them directly to understand how you can use your existing security camera infrastructure to transform the customer experience.